in the middle of a grueling NBA season. What's a challenge the fans might not realize?
Well, it's just that grind, BA, mentally and physically. Trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
So the Houston starting five. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Philadelphia moving it around. He shoots. Embiid can't hit. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Thompson against Maxey. 6 to shoot. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
Thompson passes to Smith. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Maxey against Thompson. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Screen by Embiid. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. To the paint. Şengün, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Here's Barlow. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Maxey. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, there's just so much to love about Joel Embiid. Obviously, the power is there, but so is the skill. He can really shoot it, and it's why he's been an MVP in this league.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
And Embiid drops them both. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 20. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Maxey. The 3 from Thompson. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. George, a screen on Thompson. To the left wing. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Eason. Edgecombe, no good. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Durant's shot is off. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid against Şengün. Steps back. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Şengün, the screen. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Embiid. George with it. Durant covering. George passes to Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
Now here's Smith. He played a great game against San Antonio. Up top, Şengün. Here's Durant. Smith outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Maxey. It's not going to go for him. Thompson with some nice D. Rockets trail by 3. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Over Edgecombe. The Rockets with another miss.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Maxey. Stolen by Thompson. 3 on 3. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Sixers leading. Outside Maxey. George outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, impressive work on the boards by Embiid. You love seeing a big man like him use that size to his advantage.
Now here's Thompson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Embiid with a steal. Pass to George. Now here's Maxey. George, a screen on Şengün. For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by Houston. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And the way they fought in that fourth quarter was just inspiring. They deserved to win that game based on their fortitude.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's in there.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. No luck on that one. Good D by Şengün.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Back to Smith. Here's Durant. George defending. That's good from Durant on the assist by Smith. And that ties it up.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Outside Grimes. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. For 3, Maxey. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Şengün. And the A layup falls. Sengun's got his second basket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
George outside. Thompson against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Thompson. 13 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Edgecombe. No made baskets yet. For three, Maxey sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Yeah, it's big for Tyrese Maxey's confidence when he's connecting from that deep because he is a volume shooter from the three-point line.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at Philadelphia. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
When I look at the 76ers, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Bona. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Adams up top. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now McCain, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Bona. Here's Oubre. Outside Grimes. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key jumper, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the right side. Back to Tate. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
It's McCain on the wing. No points so far. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets lead by 3. 1:11 left in the first. Pass to Tate. Here's Shepard. Adams with a screen on McCain. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Shepard. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. Adams inside. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to McCain. Left side Grimes. Back to McCain. There's the triple. He's off on that one. Tate with it. from deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. It's Houston up by 1, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
We've got Kelly Oubre, Jared McCain out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Here's Shepard, covered by Grimes. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Finney-Smith, guarded by Edwards. And here's Shepard for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. It's Grimes on the wing. Screen by Embiid. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Embiid's got 6.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for centers.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. Outside Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. The Sixers trailing. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6, and Oubre gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Şengün, a screen on McCain. Back to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Şengün with a steal. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Shepard from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Inside. Embiid doing his thing inside.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Philadelphia. Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Maxey in for McCain. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Durant in for Okogie. Here's Shepard, the reverse. Rebound by Philadelphia. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
And you know, when I watched that game back, I thought they actually did play well. The other team just played better.
Now here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Maxey surveying the D. And a nice finish on the layup. Maxey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Durant. got his second basket of the game. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Walker. Down low. Fades back. Embiid misses. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. Here's Shepard. Maxey covering. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And here's Maxey outside. No good there.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
To the inside. It's stolen by Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Up top, Embiid. Guarded by Capella. The Sixers with another miss.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Now Şengün. Here's Shepard, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. Count that one. Shepard's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's Maxey, tightly guarded, and he comes up with a bucket. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Maxey. He's got 10. Up top, Embiid. The wide-open shot is on the money. That's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Outside Durant. Outside Finney-Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh! Embiid packs it down!
Well, this is a classic performance from Embiid. He's one of the most lethal scorers this game has.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Embiid. George comes in for Walker, and it's Edgecombe in for Oubre. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
George outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Rockets with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Thompson misses off the right iron. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to George. Here's Bona. Outside Grimes. Launches a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith inside. Covered by Grimes. Capella inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Bona, and it's Kelly Oubre in for Grimes. Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Outside Durant. Inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game. 76ers trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he gets the bucket. Barlow's gotten his second bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
George passes to Barlow. Oubre on the wing. George outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to George. Fires the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Capella finds Easton. Durant for 3. Barlow grabs a miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in action, and he can get downhill. Back over to you, Brian.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
George, a screen on Thompson. Maxey passes to Oubre. Now here's George. 4-3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Smith outside. Oubre against Durant. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Time after time, it's been Capella. He's doing damage.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. 8-point game. Here's Barlow. 16 seconds left in the second. Maxey against Thompson. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now here's Durant. What if it goes? And that's not going to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to veering off topic a bit. I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Well, let's turn now to our current game. And I tell you what, how about Clint Capella in the first half?
I appreciate what Capella's doing out there, playing to his strengths, doing big man things, and his teammates are loving every second of it.
Yeah, one of the more unassuming players in the league. Capella having a night. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Eason. Outside Maxey, puts up a three. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
George against Durant. George passes to Barlow. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Back to Maxey. And he converts the layup. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Barlow. Maxey on the wing. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against San Antonio, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Pass to Smith, beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
George, a screen on Thompson. Maxey, that's good. 16 points for him.
Yeah, Maxey putting all of this on full display. When he's hot like this, he's going to keep getting the ball.
Smith outside. Durant inside, working on George. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Houston, Alfred Şengün. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Maxey. 16 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And here is Maxey. Defended by Thompson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Durant, the pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Over George. Houston with another miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Thompson. For 3, George. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant against George. Right side, Durant. Looking to get it going. Durant taking it in close.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Some small forwards who find open teammates. The assist leaders over the last month. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, traditionally, a small forward's role was defined differently, but these guys are focused on ball movement and creating quality looks.
Here's Grimes. The shot, no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Out to the wing. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, BA, even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
It's good on the putback.
Easy putback for Embiid. He timed it perfectly.
Now here's Durant, covered by Grimes. Durant's shot is off. 76ers trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Embiid, a screen on Smith. Here's George. Ooh, trains the 19-footer. George has got 8. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the paint. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Eason. 9 points for Amen Thompson.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Embiid. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
Smith outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Durant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Outside Eason. Over to the wing. Outside Durant. To the inside. Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Outside Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Durant for three. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 11 points.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Outside Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Shots good by Thompson.
I just love the ball movement.
76ers trail by 18. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Old school NBA basketball right there. Throw the ball to your big down low. Joel Embiid dominating inside.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, BA, for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Edwards, he's checked in for Paul George.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Houston working the ball around. Finney Smith passes to Durant. The shot. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Oubre. Inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Now Finney Smith, down low. And Embiid with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Bonus checked in for Embiid. Adams checked in for the Rockets. To the inside. The steal. Pass to Maxey. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Edwards against Durant. They double-team Durant. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shepard. The 3-ball. Pass to Adams. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler. Better answer. Offensive rebound. Grimes' shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Adams. And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 15. Outside Grimes. Here's Bona. Adams covering. Here's Bona. Got it. Good job in the low post. 1:15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shepard, covered by McCain. Pass to Tate. Here's Shepard. He's got 5. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 47% during this third quarter. They set the pick. Here's McCain. Outside Grimes. Pass to Oubre. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Grimes' shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard, covered by McCain. Here's Okogie. Off target at the rim.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Quentin Grimes. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Shepard, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Oh, Embiid saying not in my house.
Pass to McCain. Now here's Embiid. Adams covering. Embiid, high post. Adams is there. Embiid passes to Grimes. Off target from three-point range.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Inside, here's Finney-Smith. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside McCain. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the triple. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Adams against Embiid. And it's Adams missing. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now Embiid, Adams covering. Adams against Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
And sometimes Joel Embiid is just that good. He can be unstoppable.
Pass to Şengün. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Rebound. By the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Oubre. That one falls.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the 76ers will have a different look here. George, he's checked in for Oubre. Gordon comes in for Edwards. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Grimes. And it's Lowry in for McCain. And then for Houston, Capella comes in for Adams. And it's Durant in for Okogie. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Gordon. Maxey on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got 22.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Durant has the open look. And it's Houston scoring again.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
For three, Maxey. And the 76ers another three.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
And here's Shepard for three. The shot no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
For three, George gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Houston leading by 6. Durant looking around. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 16 in the second half.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Lowry, right side. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Durant against Maxey. Durant, no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. This one for three. George's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
A strong finish from KD inside.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. For three, Lowry hits the trifecta.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And here's Capella. And he's going for the oop here. Gordon with a steal. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Lowry. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Capella. Eason comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. Outside Eason, on the wing Durant. Thompson, a screen on Gordon. To the middle. Gets the bucket and the foul! That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
76ers trail by 5. George left side, launches it, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Thompson passes to Smith. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3, Gordon. And the 76ers another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Gordon against Durant. Şengün, a screen on Gordon. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
George outside. The 3 from Edgecombe. He drops it from range. And the 76ers lead by 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson against Lowry. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
George for 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Gordon against Durant. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson with it, picked up by Lowry. Thompson passes to Smith, and Embiid with the block.
Yeah, he gets at least one of those a night. You have to be aware of Embiid when he's on defense.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now here's Easton. Not a lot of room to the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Gordon. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Here's Easton. The 3-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 7. Now Gordon. Stolen by Thompson. Easton outside. Here's Durant. George is there for the rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Yes, sir!
And this is exactly what Paul George does out there. He uses all of that skill to pick apart the defense.
Rockets trail by 9. Durant. Ooh, it doesn't go. The 76ers shooting it at 52%. Gets it to go.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Durant against Gordon. Going to work in the low block.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
George fires. Rebounded by Smith. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. George is there for the rebound. The Sixers lead by 9. Maxey. And he racks up 2.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
And the Rockets shooting pretty well in the 4th at 48%. It's off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
The assist for Paul George.
Rockets trail by 13. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Let's loose for three. Cleared away by Embiid.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Eason. Jacks up a three. Gordon pulls it down. It's George on the wing. Covered by Smith. Off on the layup. And here are the Rockets now. Down by 15. Now Eason. Now Durant. Takes him. No, it's off target. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, congratulations. A quality win tonight. What enabled you to secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
The toughness showed. And